Well, excuse me. All I heard was load, 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 load. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. So, last time we just got out of the freezer room, the kitchen, I believe. So, and we were exploring this area of the ship. So, let us get right back into the game, all that, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, right? Alright, let's go.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
Alright, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Okay. Please not let it be a jump scare. Please not let it be a jump scare.
What?
Okay, good. A bunch of beds. Really uncomfortable beds, but beds nonetheless. 3, 7, 8.
What the hell is this?
Huh.
This place is huge.
Massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on the 4 companions. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses.
Is this a hospital?
He had last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room.
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
I see 3. 3 of them were emblazoned with large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
Could it possibly be... I'm just guessing. I'm trying to remember why I previously played this years ago. Could this be the other entrance that the other team will come through? Maybe.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Junpei headed towards the door, weaving his way between the beds. He started with door 3 on the left, and moved to the right until he reached door 8. Looks like it's not working, dude.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't...
Okay, so there are 4 of us. We got 5, 6, 8, and 3. So That's 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 1 plus 3 is 4.
Wait a minute.
So...
What's wrong?
If we're going by the same method, we gotta find either a number that makes 3, 8, or 7. We just made... Actually, no, we made 4, not 3. If we do 5 plus 6 equals 11, that would be 2, plus 8 is 10, that would be 1, or we add 3, that still be...
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase?
Oh, well, they have to be vacant, right? So that can allow people to go in and verify.
If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
I doubt it.
Only one way to find out.
Well, it's not working, so...
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
Well, from here, it looks like they're all
None of
off.
them are working.
What does it mean?
It means that we can't progress any further?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Huh?
Snake!
Snake!
Ace! Clover! 7!
How?
How did you guys... How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
I'm not sure if it's coming from my headphones, but kind of sounds like the audio is cutting in and out. But...
There you have it. Our half of the story.
And... Huh. Oh, look, see, we miss all of that. We miss all of that because, like, we don't have, like, it doesn't automatically come up. So, after a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they've been through, and how they ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to see one another again, although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person. Each one of them was wearing some manner of a smile, almost as though they already forgot about the death of the ninth man. No, thought Junpei, perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in a morbid or hateful way. No, the ninth man had died, but they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy. Junpei thought the joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was just happy to be alive. His part finished, Ace fell silent. For a moment, Junpei was silent in thought. Then he spoke.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
Gigantico.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic.
Just in case. Alright. I feel like by having this up, maybe we might get a little bit more information going novel mode.
She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself. Which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
Could pass off
So you're
as
saying
that
this
Titanic.
Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
And the fact that electricity is still running in this place, yeah, I kinda doubt it.
Pipe down. Just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
And the fact that it's adapted to modern tech with like the red and dead and all that, yeah, I kinda doubt it.
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Junpei he felt legitimately shocked by what seemed to be brand new and very important information. Everyone else, however, seemed unimpressed. In fact, they all looked at Junpei as though he had said something very strange.
Yeah,
So they all knew except for Junpei. And they weren't planning on telling him.
Your point being?
He decided to revise his attitude for the next question.
Was I the only one that didn't know?
Everyone nodded.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
Thanks.
I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
And just saying that there's gonna be another character similar to this one in later games, so just saying, keep an eye out for them.
What?
A bell rang from far away.
A bell?
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Junpei counted each chime carefully.
10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Yo, who's the dubbing? Who was the director of dubbing this game? I'm not sure if it's either Axis or Spike Chunsoft, but you guys messed up on the audio, or someone messed up with his text. One of you guys are wrong. Not both of you are right. One of you guys are wrong. The same mistake happened in Persona 5. But people need to, replay the game before, releasing, but there's just minor. But if it happens multiple times, that's pretty bad.
Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Yeah, and we can't even because they're locked.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
And this here, like, come on, really? Like, either the studio messed up, the dubbing studio messed up, or the translation part of the team messed up. It's one of those two. None of you two are, not the both of you aren't right. One of you gotta be wrong.
There are 48 other rooms?
Again.
Maybe?
I'm guessing they're going by the Japanese audio. They're translating from the Japanese audio.
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again.
And just check.
How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
Yeah, of course, just shout.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Just to see. Okay. The details decided they left to begin searching. Out in the hallway they went, each to the rooms they'd been assigned. However, from far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1 a.m. He jogged through the entrance of the large hospital room to find 6 of the others already there.
Huh?
Ace, Santa, Clover, June, Seven, and Lotus. They gathered in front of door number 8. Okay, we're missing one person. Snake, where's Snake? Or perhaps, to be accurate, they gathered in front of the red next to door number 8.
What are they doing over there?
Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
She was pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. Oh. Immediately he knew what she had meant.
Vacant?
Junpei sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but... the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there.
But what was the missing part? I don't remember.
What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said.
They said it was a small part on the bottom, but I don't see it.
Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Clover, you got something to say?
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it. But nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
And also another thing, why are you letting a blind guy explore an unknown ship by himself? Like, that is kind of dumb, to be honest. And we don't even know what he's trying to find.
Late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
For real.
No! That's impossible!
No. Suddenly she was
Yeah,
shouting.
my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Okay, hearing with echolocation. Yeah, but like, still, how he could still get lost.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
If it was a wide open space, he couldn't get lost. But like a ship like this where it has lots of different corridors, entrances, all that, he could get lost. That is a possibility. Clover starts to shake, and the knuckles of her hands has gone white. She spun around, but before she did, Junpei noticed tears welling up in her eyes.
I'm gonna go look for him!
The words were barely out of her mouth when she began to run.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait!
Junpei cried out to her, but he was too slow. She kept going, and before anyone else could react, she was gone.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
But with only the 6 of us?
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Okay, Clover is 4. Snake is 2. That'll be 6. I mean, yeah, 6. And 6 can't open these doors. We got 3, 7, and 8.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
Okay, just make sure. Okay, they're in B deck.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
Okay, which way should we go? You know, let's start from top to bottom. The casino.
How about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Nah.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What is
What?
it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Okay, we got 11 right here. That'll make 2. Plus her 8, that'll make 10. And 0 plus 1 is 1.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital root would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Okay, so to get through 7, we need 6, so that would be... we don't have another 6. So we would need a 7, so...
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7...
Okay, just make sure... Okay.
5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
Simple math.
Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Okay, that's 3. That's 6. That's 10, and it'll be 1.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital route for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
So you want us to leave half of our team behind? Quote unquote team.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
I don't know, we just met you a few hours ago. Can't really trust anyone. Well, besides me and, Akane, because we know each other from years ago.
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
We're leaving them behind by... We're not leaving them behind by leaving them behind, is what you're trying to say?
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left.
We need all the people that we can to explore as much of the ship as possible with the least amount of time. So by having more people, we can explore more places.
Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
Yeah, I kinda doubt it.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
Oh yeah, just gotta add up to 9, right?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate? That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
Yes, but once it's vacant, another group of people can't go in.
The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that?
No.
That's just...
You think I could have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about.
Like?
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right, where should we go next?
Okay, first class. Let's go.
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
Oh, let's try to
Are you
talk to her.
alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Load.
Load. What's load? Load.
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 Hmm?
I said leave me alone!
Well, excuse me. All I heard was load, 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 load. How could we get a load out of How can we leave me alone from just loan? Just loan. Even if the text box wasn't there, we still couldn't tell, like, just like loan. Like, you want to loan something to us? You want us to loan something to you? Like, eh.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
Yo, we're trying to help you! What is your problem? Like, oh hey, we're trying to help out with your problem. By making you push us away, you are just making your problems worse.
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
How are we bothering you?
Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me?
Wait, technically, aren't we older than you? Cause like you're just like what, teen or something? Like, you listen to your elders, okay?
Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
All right, let's go, June.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
Okay, as he did, Junpei glanced back over his shoulder to see Clover wiping tears from her face. Clover had driven home the misery of their situation, but Junpei told himself that getting this depressed would get him nowhere but depressed. He did his best to push away the misery and depression and force a smile.
So, where do you think we should go next?
Okay, hallways with all the rooms.
Why don't we go back to C-Deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Together, they ran down the stairs.
Oh, it's Ace.
Ahead of them, far down the hallway, they spotted Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What's Junpei to? Let's go to him. With June in tow? Tow, right? With June in tow, Junpei jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
They don't look anything alike.
They don't look alike at all.
Ace looked at him for a moment, then spoke.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Now that you mention it...
It certainly isn't rare.
Junpei wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he thought he was. But he could have sworn that Ace Tyne as he spoke.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
They found themselves back at the stairs, but Junpei's mind was in turmoil.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
Junpei did his best to clear his mind.
Alright, where should we go next?
Well... I kinda wanna see... Clover, maybe, but like... Let's
Why don't we
turn
go
back.
back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
They turn and head back towards the large hospital room.
Hey, wait. That's...
On the way to the large hospital room, Junpei and June notice Santa standing next to the number 3 door.
Santa?
Junpei paused. What should Junpei do? Yeah, talk to him. Junpei and June walked up to Santa.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I don't know. Snake. He's a blind dude. But like, how can he know how to put the things back? Lotus? It's possible because she was the first one who came back. And probably no one was here when if she put the things back in. Zero could have just like, I don't know, make us go out and distract us to do something in here. Someone other than the 8 of them, like, who else could it be? Like, the 9th man is dead, and we don't know if there are anyone else in here. Oh, excuse me. We don't know if there are any other people are in here. There could be like parts of the ship that are locked down and we couldn't access them because there are like there could be another team in here. So I don't know. Well, let's go with
I think
Zero.
it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly. And why the hell would he put him back in after he'd taken them out himself? It just doesn't make sense. Why do all that work?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
Who knows?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken out.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You
True.
think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, If you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Please don't make that assumption with Akane. Please.
And that's that, I guess.
Don't like that laugh. I think. Huh. Okay, so.
Why don't we go check out the first class cabin?
All right, let's go.
Okay,
No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where?
casino?
How about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
There's no one here. Let's try somewhere else.
Hallway.
Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors. Oh. Nobody's here.
Snake's, of course, nowhere to be
Let's look
found.
somewhere else.
But where?
Well,
Why don't
back
we
to
go
the
back to the
hospital.
big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
We could finish
I
up.
don't think anyone is here. What next?
They're getting us all these options, so
Let's go have a look at the hall with...
I'll go wherever you do. Let's go.
don't know what we might
Nobody's here.
find.
Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
Let's go take a look around.
Okay,
So just quickly going through this, just
Let's try somewhere else.
you never know.
Hey, why don't we go...
sure.
I don't think anyone... Let's
Casino
go take a look around.
here.
Okay,
There's no one here. Let's try somewhere else.
Oh,
Hey, why don't we go back?
sure. Let's.
yep. Let's just finish the
I don't
search.
think anyone...
They looked everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
Lois looked around at 6 frustrated faces and
We
spoke.
can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
Junpei couldn't disagree with what she was saying. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point to wasting any more time. The others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed silent. Finally, Seven spoke.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal.
She walked back and forth across the floor, her heels clicking against the wood. Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Huh?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
leaving 3 people with two teams of 4 and 3. We split into two teams of 4 and 3. 3 will be left behind. Two teams of 5 and 2. 2 people were left behind. 2 people of 3. 1 left behind. Huh.
Wait a minute. 2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2. And 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
But wait, I thought you can't go through a door if you're only 1 person. You need at least 2. Or 3. I think the minimum is 3.
I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people.
Yeah.
But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
1, 4, 5, 6. Then that'll be 2, 3, 7, 8.
That would be 3, 7, 8.
Oh. 3, 7, 8. Yeah.
What's
I'm
the
bad at
digital
math.
root for that?
3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18, so add 1, 8, 9.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see. Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
Yeah, so they can just eat off each other, right?
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
Voting how?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
You weren't asking anyone. You just... I even have proof. It says... And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think? What do you think? That means everyone. You did not ask someone. That was a general question.
What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
When did Clover get here?
Hey, Clover.
When did she get here?
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Okay. Snake has the number 2. Somehow, maybe, if he got the number 9 bracelet from the 9th man, that'll make 11. And 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. He can't get through those doors with just that. Plus, he needs a 3rd one. Where is he going to get the 3rd one?
Let's go look for him together, okay?
It's not with your frickin' persuasion. Just like, let's look for him together. Huh? Just take my hand. We can do it together. And we will screw the other guys and know that and
If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
Dang it.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary.
What do you mean, Ace?
I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think he is the oldest, so long to the elderly, I guess?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Oh, Ace. Your so-called non-sacrifice won't be in vain.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out.
How do you know?
If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you, once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me?
No. I am the protagonist. The protagonist does not stay. The protagonist lives on. He has other games, and well, actually, Jujubei does survive because he's in the other games. So yeah, he lives past this. So canonically, yeah, he does live.
Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind?
No. She's my girl. I do not leave the wife behind. She is my lovey-dovey waifu.
You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
R.I.P. Ace.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
There are probably texts going on right now.
Well, what are you waiting for?
See, as he spoke, Ace lowered himself down to the floor next to one of the beds. From somewhere deep in the ship, Junpei suddenly heard the screeching of metal on metal. It was almost as if the ship were screaming. Would it really hold until their time limit was up? Already, D-Deck was flooded. In the sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Surprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first.
We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
As if a spell had been broken, the others began to talk at once.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this.
Let's be logical.
There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think.
Logically.
There's gotta be another way.
His words sounded hollow and fake.
Fine! Forget about it! I'll figure it out on my own.
Huh? We just agree with you, but... She spun around and ran towards Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Wait, what? Then it happened. Ace fell forward. He slumped over onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a box of alcohol.
Ace!
June cried out and dropped to her knees behind him. She pulled her arm around his neck and did her best to lift him up.
What happened? Ace, say something!
Oh no. No. Huh.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil Beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am very tired.
Ace.
Hmm? Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm.
Yeah, that sounds kind of creepy.
So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you...
Well,
Oh,
we haven't
sorry.
decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
He called you old.
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
He called you old.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Oh boy. Decisions. Decisions. Decisions.